Hello and welcome to my channel, Universal Love Law. So today I wanted to make a video because you guys, um, you guys may gain a lot of insight on this topic, and because quite frankly, I'm a little bit irritated with the state of mind that people are in. And a lot of it is due to their lack of experience and their lack of knowledge. And so And if you knew better, you do better. So let me tell y'all a little something about deception. First and foremost, a lot of people have been commenting on this Mary Jane Byron video, talking to me about some victimhood shit, and I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. I do not care about that. That is weak to me, okay? And let me tell you why, okay? You could click off my channel right now. I really would not care. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of understanding about deception, because deception is something that I learned very well and very young when I was in my youth because of the area in which I grew up in. When you grow up in uh, um, communities where violence is crime and violence is high, you learn how to move in life. You learn how to move through society. It doesn't matter about where you come from. No matter what levels of success you reach, you will never be able to take away that game that you gained through these experiences in poverty areas, in these more urban communities places, right? Settings. So a lot of people like to say the ones that got their money taken and this and that. Oh my God, that is so stupid. Because first and foremost, if they had a little ounce of understanding about energy, if they knew how to read people, because they don't clearly, these people were fascinated. And you're mad about $2,500. I absolutely understand that, but you willingly sent it. And a lot of these people couldn't even stand up to her on their own. They needed to go through some bullshit experience with her all the way across the world. And they didn't say nothing then. Why you didn't say it with your chest then? Why you didn't speak up then? Why you didn't tell people how you felt, a person how you felt then? You know what that means to a person like me and where I'm from? That means you have no heart. So a lot of people are on this bullying culture. And please believe me, baby, I am not standing up for nobody. I'm not. I'm just giving it to you straight up. This is deep. This goes deep. This goes into a spiritual thing with me, because you got to understand, people incarnate here. People are born here on this planet to have experiences. Your soul, you don't know what your soul came here to do, because a lot of these people don't understand their purpose. They just think that they're supposed to live these old happy, perfect little lives and chasing these false ass dreams of what happiness is, when really they're here to learn things about themselves. Some of these victims need to learn the feeling and learn how it feels to be on the other end in the spectrum. The other end, the other side of the coin. There's the ones who get victimized, and there's the victims. Okay? There's the victimizers and there's the victims. There are the bullies and the ones who get bullied. Should we not have that on this world? Of course. I mean, it would be a better place, but come on now, this is the world. This is the real world. So in the end of the day, this world ain't even operating on a high vibration. What makes you think that people are going to treat you fairly? This is the gullible shit I'm talking about. This is the naivety that I'm talking about. This is the stuff that bothers me and pisses me off, because people want to throw blame when it's numbers, when it's a lot of people backing you up. Oh, now we're going to all bully her because we are tired of being picked on. Well, you need to learn how to stand up for yourself first and foremost. And you need to learn how to have discernment. Like, you didn't grow up having experiences, and now that you in the world, you getting ripped off. You got to understand, all this anger being placed towards the person that was the bully, or one would say is the bully. Because in my mind, I'm have to lower my vibration just to talk about this concept, but I realize a lot of people are oblivious to it. A lot of people have no understanding because they have no experiences that gave them the knowledge that creates the wisdom. They don't. And I don't feel for nobody. I feel like you need to get it together and you need to learn. Period. The truth about deception, there's a lot of learning that is extracted out of these experiences. When a person deceives you, when a person wrongs you, you feel jaded, you feel ripped off, you feel like you got one up, someone got one up on you. And these are experiences that people from, where I'm from go through at a very early age. And you know what? They tell themselves, I will never let nobody do me like that. And it's crazy that it's people that's in their 20s going through these experiences. Like, you ain't had no experiences growing up. You ain't had no experience that taught you to be mindful, to not send your money off to a stranger. But you trust people so much, and that's your problem. Don't you know the number one rule from where I'm from is trust no one. Trust no man, trust no woman. That don't mean that you walk around scared and nervous and fearful. It's just you know how to deal with people. You know how to operate. Like I'm telling you, like a lot of people do not understand the type of people I was raised around, but a lot of people do. A lot of people that um have had the experience, they know good and bad vibes. And this is the thing, like the world needs to become more in tune. Everybody want to bash somebody. I can't stand people sometimes. I really cannot stand a large group of people that like to come together to attack a person, which it is a part of their karmic lesson. It is a part of their lesson to have this ridicule. This is a low vibration of shame. If you guys knew anything about the spectrum and anything about vibratory state of being, everything vibrates on a frequency, a megahertz. Truth vibrates on a frequency. That's why you can feel truth. People who are in tuned and aware, they can feel when someone is telling them the truth or when someone is lying. And that is the problem with a lot of people. Nobody's in tune with themselves. They're in tune with false illusions. This is the time of the illusion era. This is the time where people like to be lie to themselves. They don't like to face the ugly truth. But if you face the ugly truth, you'll transform and transcend. Transcending means you will never allow those experiences and the feelings to control you or change you. You want to transmute energy. This is alchemy. A lot of people don't know that they do it all the time. The stronger people that have been through a lot. And baby, let me tell you, I've been through a lot. I've been through things that you could not fathom. Deception is very real to me, and I don't experience deception from people because I know how people are, and you got to be a clever person to get over on me. But you never could be, because in the end of the day, I know for myself. I talk to myself. I'm in tune with my inner self. I know when a person is shady. I know when a person has negative intentions. And whenever I experienced something when I was younger where somebody hurt me, cheated on me, lied to me, stole from me, set me up. I've been set up. I've been manipulated. I've been all of those things, but I was young, okay? And that's the beautiful thing about where I'm from. That's the beautiful thing about urban neighborhoods is you learn very young how to operate. These people that be silver spooned in shelters, they don't have, and sheltered, they don't have these experiences that teach them how to move in the world, how to move in a room full of vultures, in a room full of snakes, room full of sharks. You guys don't understand how to deal with shapeshifters. Me, I do, and a lot of people like me do. Everybody ain't your type of people. Everybody ain't got your back. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your homie. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody's not there for you. And it's like some people, they need to hear it toughly. They need the tough love because this world operates on a low vibration. A lot of people in the world are not for anybody. They're for themselves because a lot of people do not care. Am I one of those people? Hell no. I'm not here to hurt nobody. I'm not here to harm nobody. But my words might hurt people. And that's why I expect to get a lot of backlash from the things that I say, because a lot of people are weak and a lot of people are not strong mentally or emotionally or physically. A lot of these people never even probably had a physical fight. So you talking about somebody who has no heart, somebody who's this experience builds character within you. Now, I'm going to tell you, from the people that are so jaded and so hurt and want to talk about this young lady, a lot of them are insecure. A lot of them couldn't wait to just point the finger at somebody. A lot of these people deserved an experience to awaken them, because you only get what you deserve in life. The universe only gives you what you deserve. You don't get what you want. Oh, I want this, I want that. Okay, you want that. Well, it's really a hidden lesson in that you really deserve. You want fame, you want fortune. Well, it's a hidden lesson in that you really deserve. Because it don't operate on emotions. Like higher realms, higher dimensions, higher consciousness don't operate on emotions. And a lot of people that are higher tapped in, higher consciousness, these people do not operate on emotions. They do not choose their heart over their mind. They don't make heart over head decisions. This is where people need to grow up and have these experiences, teach them something, and allow and endure. You ever had endurance? Have you ever been homeless? Have you ever had to lose everything? Have you ever had a house fire and lost it all? Have you ever been stolen from and lost it all? A lot of these people couldn't even walk a mile in the victimizer's shoes. Because it takes now, let me tell you, a lot of people ain't gonna want to imagine, but that's y'all problem. Y'all need to put y'all minds in the mind of the enemy. Y'all need to understand why the enemy will operate on this level, so that you will never get treated like that again. A person that is operating on a level where they're selfish and they're out for themselves, they're always going to run into experiences that teach them to humble themselves. Life is always going to teach you how to humble yourself. So anybody that's over here mad, wanting revenge, guess what? Karma's a 360 game. This whole world was developed and created on grids of a 360 matrix, which y'all don't understand, because this is understanding of a higher consciousness. Everything that goes around comes back around again. What you put out in the universe will come back to you. So a lot of people don't understand, when you're coming from a place of victimhood, that shows you're gullible. You were lined up. The only thing is you steadily thinking about the money taken, when you're not even facing your own true self. You're not even looking yourself in the mirror saying, how could I have allowed myself to get scammed? I did not know any better. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I will never allow anyone to do that to me again. I will look out for red flags. I will trust my inner gut, and I will ask questions. I will not fear asking questions. You have every right when it deals with your money. And I feel like I just had to say this, because I don't know, like, a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't have nobody telling them right from wrong. A lot of people don't have that knowledge, that insight. A lot of people don't have those mentors, those parents, or those older siblings, or those, what we call them ROGs. They don't have these people that teaches them life through their experience. What I went through, I would never want my children to go through. So guess what? I'm going to give them the game at a young age. I'm going to give them the knowledge necessary to where when they go out in the world, they understand deception. They know who is a good person, who is not a good person. They know who is right for them and who is not right for them. And so I just have to say that, because respect is very important. A lot of people is talking sideways out of their mouth about this young lady, and they don't even know her. For one, they couldn't walk a mile in her shoes. The experiences that she's about to go through is turbulent. You couldn't even fathom you couldn't even be in her shoes, having to completely face your true self with the whole world attacking y'all. And y'all over here attacking this young lady And people, they never even had no experiences with them. But they so evil. They so evil in their flesh. They so evil in their lower root that they can't wait to talk bad about this young lady because they don't know no better. A lot of people that's baby souls don't know no better because they ain't experienced enough. And that's why it's hard for me to even deal with people sometimes, because I don't like to deal with people who um are foolish. Like, I don't like to deal with people who are foolish. Like, that's unacceptable. Like, my children even know. And my children, they got a lot to learn too. I'm just stating for the record, when it comes to mine, it's things that I'm setting them up for so that they could operate in the real world. Cause they gonna know where love is. Cause love ain't out there in the world. It is in some places, but it's so hard to find. And when you operate on good, it's gonna find you. What you seek is seeking you. So these experiences from these victims is what they needed to experience. And anyone that's opening their mouth about this young lady and they didn't have no parts in it, shame on you. Because you are judging someone from a place of lack. You lack the confidence. You lack the, I don't get it. Like, what else would you be so happy about this woman's downfall? That's what she gets. She's wrong. She needs to be held accountable. Well, if you knew how the universe operated, you wouldn't open your mouth to say she deserved anything, because you know that everything she deserves, she gonna get back in the 360. And have compassion for people. Have empathy for people. Period. Y'all have more empathy for the victims than the one that's a victimizer. When y'all don't understand, that's kind of backwards. If anything, you should be holding those people that are so good and so holier than thou to a higher standards. Like, you should do better. You should do better. You should think better. You should operate better with a higher consciousness. You should operate knowing who is good people and who is bad people now. Hopefully you learn your lesson and have empathy for the one that's going to experience, because you don't know how hard life is. You don't know what, y'all don't even understand when y'all put so much hate in a person that y'all cursing a person. Y'all so negative. And this is not to my people that understand what I'm talking about. If y'all rocking with me on a soul level, I'm grateful for y'all. I'm hella happy that y'all have understanding. Y'all need to comment on this video and speak y'all truth, because I don't want to hear from the weirdos. I'm blocking all y'all comments. All the weirdos, all the people that don't understand what I'm talking about, y'all could bounce. Because honestly, y'all immature and y'all not older souls. Y'all lack wisdom. Y'all ain't been through nothing. Y'all don't understand how this world really operates. So, yeah, like, that's what I feel and that's what I say. All the real ones, y'all comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this video, and peace.